Good morning, good morning, good morning, Chaplain Winston. Swinging in this morning to you. Hope you're feeling good, feeling all right. I'm here, just got home from 12 hours shift, on-call shift, and a little bit all right, but it's nice and shiny outside, and so I just decided to pop in and send a quick shout out before the day get too busy. So I want to share with you the thought today, to smile in the midst of the storm. Smile in the midst of your storm. The reality of life that we live is unpredictable, right? And it is no question that we are going to encounter storms in our lives. And there are reasons and purposes why God allows us to go into storms. There's a story in the Bible that talks about Jesus and his disciple in the Sea of Galilee, and they were out fishing out on the boat going somewhere, and a storm came, and it was so crazy that Jesus was in the boat sleeping, and they wanted to wake him up, and says, this turbo storm, and Jesus said to them, "What happened to your faith?" Now, what is intriguing to me about this story is how Jesus walks alongside his disciple. He performs miracles in front of their eyes. He teaches them. He empowers them. And yet still, he allowed them to go into a storm. And they cease to understand that they have the power themselves to calm the storm. Now, in our personal lives, just as how things happen in our physical life, in our personal life, every one of us go through storms. Every one of us encounters storms, whether it be storms of divorce, relationship, financial problem, job problem, health problem. There are storms. And the thing about storms is that storms are designed to create havoc. When you look at the people who live in states that are prone to have hurricane, tornadoes, when a hurricane or tornado pass through, it creates havoc, it creates disaster. So when a storm enters your life, whether it be a relationship issue, whether it be a financial issue, it wreaks havoc. It leaves us panic. It leaves us in a state of shock. Unbelievable. But he puts us in the storm for a reason. Think about this for a reason. Think about a couple of things. First of all, if you're going into a storm, God allows you to go into the storm. Secondly, God is with you in the storm. The third thing we need to understand, sometimes when we get into storms, we always looking for someone else in the storm with us. God is with you in the storm. And no matter how crazy your storm get, God is always going to calm the storm after a while. So the question you have to ask yourself is, when God allows us to go into storms, you got to ask yourself the question, what is it that God is trying to teach me as I go through this storm? What is the message? What is the lesson that you're trying to teach me here, God? So instead of me complaining about my storm, embrace my storm, because you will allow me to go into the storms. You are going to take me through the storm. You're going to teach me stuff. You're going to open my eyes to things. But when we go through storms, gosh, we complain. When we go through storms, gosh, we want to blame so many other people. But see, God has a way how to get our attention. Think about this, right? If God decided that he's just going to fall a little bit of rain on your house top to get your attention. For some people, all it takes is a little bit of rain and God has their attention. For some people, it takes a downpouring of rain for God to get their attention. And for others, it takes a tsunami. So we're all on different levels. God knows exactly what we need and how to get our attention. So don't complain about your storm. Embrace the storm that you're going through, whether it be financial, relational, children, job, health. Embrace your storm. Know that God took you into the storm. God is walking with you into the storm. He's going to calm the storm that you're going through. You just have to know what is the lesson he's teaching you as you go through the storm. So learn today, my brothers and my sisters, to smile in the midst of the storm. God bless you. Have a peaceful day. Have a blessed week. Be a blessing to somebody today. Be a blessing to someone today. Walk good, my people. Blessings, love, and peace.